welcome back to Planners and Wine. My name is Myra.
And I am Meg. Welcome back, guys. And we have our patrons in the building today, which is always so exciting. Hey, guys.
Yes, welcome back to another week and another live podcast. Definitely check out the Patreon if you want to join. We definitely will be talking and shouting them out in the chat. And if you want to watch their actual pretty YouTube profile pictures, you can see it on our YouTube page as we pop them up on the screen.
Yeah, guys, you can check us out. Y'all, even though we had an episode last week, we recorded it like 4 days early. So it feels like it's been forever since we recorded.
Yeah, it's been over a week for sure.
I don't know. How's everybody doing? Myra, how are you doing? What's going on?
I'm definitely recovering, but I'm excited to be back, trying to get back into the swing of things. Yeah, I need to get back into my planner. I created a spread, but I ain't write nothing in it this week.
I did too, actually. I made it while I was on vacation, and I meant to like give like a little like cute little daily recap of everything that we were doing, and I didn't do any of that. So I'm just gonna give like a post vacay recap. I guess is what I'm gonna write on those pages whenever I get ready to. But yeah, sometimes you
Yeah.
gotta just live the plans instead of just
Yeah, gotta live
focusing
in the
on the
moment.
plans,
Yeah.
so that's really what that was. So we can just go ahead and start and get into our vacation recaps because it was so much fun. Myra, what did you do?
We went to Orlando, although once we got there, actually our flight there was pretty smooth. It was on
Mhm.
time, got there on time, no issues. I know Chuck's family went with us too, but they flew other airlines
Mhm.
and their flight and stuff got delayed going down there and coming back.
Mm.
But we got there just fine. Only issues we had was with the rental. Girl, the line for the rental once we got there, it was 2 hours just to
That's
get to the front
insane.
desk.
What
Insane.
company was it? Was it like
I
Enterprise? Her?
think it was like Thrifty or something like that.
Okay. Mhm.
Yeah, which was only gonna run us about like 270. So we end up spending a little
Mhm.
bit more because at the end up being like 3 something.
Yeah.
But it was just like, forget it. We'll just, take Uber and
Mhm.
try and get a rental somewhere close to our resort. And that happened just fine Sunday. And yeah, we met up at the beach, hung out there
Yes.
Monday, and then the rest of the days we just kinda hit up Universal, hit up Disney, and that's pretty much it. It was pretty
Yes,
cool.
that's awesome. So y'all had a
Yeah.
good time. Did Ashton enjoy which one did he like more, Disney or Universal?
I think we all honestly love Universal more. I mean, me
Mm,
for obvious reasons, but,
duh.
I think Ashton had more fun because they had, like, a Dr. Seuss kinda land, which is weird because he doesn't really I don't read those books
Yeah,
to him, so but it was bright and colorful and the rides were
yeah.
cool, so he enjoyed that much more than Disney.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So were there other because y'all know you mentioned y'all went with family. Were the family that was with y'all like kids his age as well?
Yeah, he had a few, but they didn't really like do the parks with us. It was more so stuff at
Mm,
like the resort that they did together because everybody was
gotcha.
doing their own kind of thing with their own family, had different,
Mhm.
like different parks. I think we all did Magic Kingdom, but they wanted to ride Tron. I think it's a new roller coaster.
Mhm.
Ashley couldn't get on it, so we were like, by the
Mm-mm.
time they got through that, it took them 2 hours. By the time they got through that, we had rode like 3 different rides because we got the
Mhm.
Genie Pass thing, so we planned out to do the fast lane and had
Mhm.
lunch by the
Wow.
time they got done. So,
That's crazy.
yeah,
Was the
that's
line just that
wild.
long or
Yeah, I think, with a new attraction is
yeah,
everybody's running to that first, but yeah, it just was not worth it to me.
gotcha.
Ashton had
Gotcha.
some moments, some temper tantrums, but we got
Mm.
through them.
Yeah, it's hard being out in the
Mhm.
sun and,
Yeah,
parks are huge, overwhelming, so I definitely understand that.
yeah.
Danny said, "Go ahead and recap Harry Potter World start to finish because I'm living through you right now." Do we need a spin-off podcast where Myra just recaps
Imma have to go
Harry
back
Potter
because we
World?
only did one park. Because again, we
Mhm.
had a 5-year-old, so I wouldn't have been able to do both parks.
Yeah.
Um, the coolest thing, just being in the environment. Like,
Mhm.
what is it? Is it Hogsmeade? Is that right? That's the part
Mhm.
I was in. Yeah, that's the part I was in.
Okay.
I wish I woulda did Diagon Alley, but that was at Universal Studios. I
Girl,
was over there.
they are so slick
They're
having
assholes
those
for that.
separate like
Yeah.
that because they know that
Mhm.
people are coming for the Harry Potter stuff, and you want to see all the Harry Potter stuff, and you have to get that 2 park pass in order
Yeah,
to
in order to
literally
do
see
that,
all the
yeah.
Harry Potter stuff. I cannot.
Yeah, but it was cool.
Mm,
Also, Jurassic Park was cool. I know you didn't ask that, Danny, but that was pretty cool too. Um,
nice.
we didn't do any rides there because again, Ashton couldn't fit on them,
Mm,
and Chuck isn't even a really big rider either, so just being in the environment,
mhm.
and I did get regular butterbeer, and I also got frozen butterbeer. I like the frozen
Ooh.
better. Um,
Ooh.
and they did, like, a little show with
Mhm.
the toads, so that was cool. So we watched that, but it's just being in the environment, like, it's so realistic.
I love that.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for you. I know y'all, Myra texted us and was like, "This is one of the best days of my life."
I was dead ass because just
I was
being
like,
there
"Yes."
and just being around people who get it too. I
Yeah.
tried to buy a wand, but it was so many people in that little bitty ass store. A
Mhm.
lot of people told me, like, "You need to go to that store first," but of course I didn't, and now I get it, why y'all told me to
Mm.
go there first because it was
Mhm.
packed. But,
Mhm.
I did do some damage. I bought all the shit. I have a Slytherin, like, notebook, like, with the Slytherin
Ooh.
crest on it, and it's, like,
Uh-huh.
3D, really cool. A new
Mhm.
jacket. It's all Slytherin. I didn't care
Mhm.
about the Hogwarts stuff. Um
Wow. School spirit.
a little backpack.
There we go.
Yeah, some really cool stuff. But I'm looking forward to potentially going back because I won't have a little one with me, and hopefully I can ride, the train to get to the
Yep.
different parks.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes. I'm excited for you, and I'm also excited to experience it with you next time because we will be together fully
yeah,
the next time, and we have to do all the things because I've never been to. Well, I went to Universal Studios when I was a kid, but I don't even think they had the Harry Potter stuff back then. It was literally like 1998 or 99 or something like that when
yeah.
the books had like first started coming out. So that did not exist then, and I don't even remember it.
Just so out.
So I'm
It's yeah.
excited. That's
It's funny
great.
because we actually went to Universal. I may have been like 22
Mhm.
when we went, and Harry Potter was there. I think it was like the first or maybe second year it had opened
Mhm.
up, and I was just like, whatever. Because I at that point, I
You didn't know
stupid.
what you
I
didn't
know.
know. You
Yeah.
didn't know what you didn't know. Ignorance was bliss,
I think
okay?
I rode Hagrid's ride or whichever one with the broom.
Yeah.
I can't remember which one it was.
It was all
'Cause
about just the rise and not the lore and the
yeah,
story back then.
yeah,
Yeah.
did not care.
You didn't know what you didn't know. It's fine.
Clown.
It's fine. I'm not even gonna drag you. I'm gonna just let you drag yourself.
Clown behavior.
Oh my gosh. You know what? We love the self-awareness, and growth.
Yeah,
Because you know better
yeah,
now. And you went
yeah.
ham. So I'm
You
proud of
know better,
you.
you do better. So, yeah.
Absolutely. I
But, yeah,
love
it was
it.
a good experience. I could have been able to do more, but,
Mhm.
had my family with me, so we had to experience the rest of the park.
There we
But that
go.
was pretty cool.
I love
So much
that.
better than Disney. I'm sorry. I'm not a Disney
Dang.
girl.
I had a feeling this was coming because one, I knew how crazy you are about how like Harry Potter and that whole
Mhm.
world, but also you never told us anything about how you felt
Oh.
about Disney. You never said anything. So for a second, I was like, did they go? Like just ghost, nothing. So I
Oh my gosh.
figured the Universal won and it was like no
Oh,
contest.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I
gotcha.
like Disney. I think also, like, maybe if I went to Epcot or Animal Kingdom, I may
Yeah.
have a better experience. The only thing at Disney I like was the laugh floor, which literally is just a,
Mhm.
Monsters, Inc. ride, so to speak, but it's like a comedy show, basically.
Gotcha, gotcha,
So,
gotcha. Nori has
yeah,
a question. She said, "Did you do all the parks at Disney?"
absolutely not. No.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, my
Y'all
five-year-old
just
couldn't take that.
do is it the Magic not the Magic
Magic
Kingdom.
Kingdom.
The Magic Kingdom. Okay,
Mhm.
gotcha. Yep. That's
Which we thought,
amazing.
would be more kid
Mhm.
friendly,
Mhm. I
So
would
I'm
think so
not like
too.
yeah, I'm not counting out all of Disney for people
Mhm.
drag me. I know we got some Disney adults that listen to us for sure,
Mhm.
but, Magic Kingdom just wasn't for me. Wasn't much
Yeah,
there for me.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. Valid, very valid. Yes. So our vacation, so we flew into Orlando, but then we drove the hour or so, a little bit less than an hour to Cocoa Beach, and that is where we spent our whole week. And y'all, I let me just tell y'all, my
They was living their best
expectations.
life.
We were living our best life, and my expectations for the food were just on the ground because I just always have low expectations for food in different cities. Like I
Mhm.
don't know why, I just always expect the food to be trash unless I'm literally in like New Orleans or like somewhere in Texas or
Yeah,
Tennessee
it's
because
known for their food, yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. But y'all, the food in Cocoa Beach was probably my favorite part. Like I was so pleasantly surprised. Like if you're a foodie, go to Cocoa Beach. They have so many amazing local restaurants. Like the only time we never ate like anything like any like fast food chains or anything like that. We just got that from Mason sometimes because when
Mhm.
I tell you one day she was so excited when we got her McDonald's because she was so sick of all this other shit. She was like, "Can I just get some McDonald's?" She was tired, okay? But me and Dallas, we lived our best lives eating the food, like seafood. So, so good. Hadn't had seafood like that since we moved from Texas because the seafood in Tennessee is just not on the same
I
level.
bet it
Like if
was
you're not
fresh
on the
too.
coast,
Yeah.
yeah, if you're not on the coast, you're not getting that same quality. So it was absolutely amazing. And then the beach was just so fun, so pretty. We spent two basically full days at the beach. I expected the weather to be much worse because when I looked at the forecast, it literally said it was gonna rain all day, every day. It did not rain
Mhm.
all day, every day. It rained like in the afternoon, and we went to the beach like in the morning and in the early
Yeah.
afternoon. So we had to beat the rain both days. And it was so fun. Mason had the best time. We came back with like 30 to 50 seashells. I haven't even counted them yet. Just a lot. One day we went to the Kennedy Space Center, and that was a ton of fun. It was really, really cool. Mason
Oh,
really
yeah.
enjoyed that too. It was really, really nice. They only had one thing that was like it wasn't really a ride, but it was like a flight simulation that
Mm.
me and Dallas went on, and it was supposed to like be like a real simulation of what it would be like to like take off. I was so fucking scared, y'all. I'm such a clown. I was so scared. I almost didn't get on this. I didn't let Mason get on it. And I was like, because I am not a ride person at all. I was terrified. I literally almost chickened out, and Dallas talked me out of it. And it was really not that bad at all. I'm just a chicken when it comes to rides.
So you don't ride
Um,
at all?
no, like a baby ride. I would do like a little baby ride, but that's
How
literally
are we gonna
it.
go to
But
Hogwarts?
I mean, I'll go. I can hold the bags.
Oh my
I'm the purse girl. I will hold your purse. I will hold the umbrella. I will hold the bag. I'm most 9 times out of 10, I'm not getting on the ride. If it goes like up and down, I'm not getting on it. I'm just not.
Have you
Uh,
ever rode?
yes, I used to be. I
Okay, you
think that's
just
why I
tapped
don't
out.
like it. Yeah, because when I
Yeah.
was a kid, I used to be like just like a speed junkie or something. I used to love roller coasters, and I think I got on one that was just too much, and I have just been a chicken ever since. So yeah, that's me.
See the
I might
bagger.
get on it. I might get on it, but it just depends. It just depends on what ride it is. I'm very, very picky about the rides that I get on now because I don't want to be scared, and I hate that feeling you get in the pit of your stomach when you're like going
Yeah.
down. I
Mhm.
hate that
I hate
feeling
that too.
so
Yeah.
much. Yeah, so I just avoid them most of the time. But yeah, we had a really good week. Bought lots of souvenirs. There was this one place called Ron John's Surf Shop, and it's like the biggest surf shop in the world, allegedly. You know, that's what they say, but it might not actually
Mhm.
be. It had so much stuff in it. We got so much stuff, and it was just really cool. Like this shirt I got came from Run John.
It's cute.
So
Is it like a
it's so
tie-dye?
cute. It is a tie-dye, it's purple tie-dye.
Cute.
They had
Yeah.
so much cute stuff, and the Kennedy Space Center had a lot of cute stuff too, so we got lots of souvenirs from there too, so it was a really, really, really good week. I highly recommend Cocoa Beach. Everybody was nice and friendly.
Mhm.
Nobody looked at us weird because we were Black. Like, they have seen Black people before. Black people live in Cocoa Beach. Like, it's none of that weirdness. So it was very, very nice. And like I said, it's very close to Orlando. So it's the nothing to drive. And I was so happy that we got to meet up that one day and y'all came to the beach and hung out with us because that was so fun.
Yeah, we didn't get a picture all together. We got a picture of the babies,
I
but
know!
not all of us. So
The babies, and we got a
apparently
picture of
Ashton and
us.
Mason just meet up. It didn't happen for us.
Right,
Pics 'cause we
clearly.
had no pics.
We have no evidence except for the one picture.
But that shows that
I
we was
got
having a
it.
good time. Like, that was really
Mhm,
cool. And yeah, like you said with the weather, like, I was really worried about it, because it just
mhm,
said it was gonna rain the whole time, but it was more
mhm.
like bursts of rain. Like, we
Yes.
got caught
Yep.
in it at Universal, actually, when we were in Jurassic Park. Um,
Ooh,
yeah,
on
which
brand.
was on brand, yeah. We were literally in some, like, jungle
Yeah,
bushes, like, trying to hide from the rain,
that's so
um
funny.
but yeah, it only lasts for, like, what, 10, 15 minutes, and then
Yeah,
it goes back to being sunny, so it wasn't
yep.
really, like, ruin your day kinda bad.
That's the thing, the rainiest day we got was on Tuesday, and that was the day that we went to the Space Center, so we were kinda inside most of the
Yeah.
time anyway, so it really wasn't a big deal, but yeah. I was definitely terrified because I kept looking at the weather last week, and I was like, "So it's gonna rain every day? Oh." But
Every
then I
day, yeah,
realized
I was
that
sick.
Florida, it does rain, like, a lot, like, an insane amount, so it's just kinda normal for them, so but yeah.
Yeah.
Very fun vacation. I just wish, I think Florida is a very fun state, and I wish that it just didn't have such, trash, ash, horrible leadership
I
because it would
know,
just
I
be so
think,
much better.
yeah, I think Dallas said it too, and Chuck said it like, "Oh, we should move down here," and then we're like, "No, the government sucks." That's the only thing on his back, because it's
Right.
perfect for
Not
kids.
It's
It's
so
stuff for
fun for
us.
kids. It's not
Yeah.
crazy expensive
Yeah, yeah,
comparatively to, like,
exactly.
California or anything, and it's way closer than California. You get the pretty
Yeah.
beaches, good
And I'm
food,
sure it's a bit
all of
cheaper, like, as
that.
far as parks for the, Florida residents and stuff.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah,
Mhm. Yeah, they do have those
governor's
discounts. But yeah, it's
trash.
just the governor and the government is absolute trash. Not to say, Tennessee and Ohio are like a ton better. We just don't have
Yeah,
governors who are running for president trying to prove themselves to the other trash people in this country.
literally.
So, thankfully, at least at this moment. Yikes on bikes.
Yeah, at
But
this
yeah,
moment,
great
yeah.
vacation overall.
It was amazing, yeah, and this is our first is that your first, like, family vacation too?
Yes, this was like
Mhm.
our first like legit family vacation. Yeah, because we've never flown anywhere with Mason. Anywhere else has been close enough to
Yeah.
we could like drive or something and just about like a weekend. So yeah, it was a really great family vacation. I love this for us.
I know, yeah,
Period.
yeah.
Period.
Love it. So much fun.
Julie said when we went to Universal, we got in the Transformers ride and it malfunctioned. Scariest thing ever. See, this is why y'all not catching me dead
Not
on
the
these
Transformers
rides.
malfunctioning. Y'all robots, like, that's a
How?
part of your job is to function.
Literally, you got one job. One job. Mhm. Absolutely miserable. That would not be good for me. That I would literally be scarred for life if I was on a ride and it malfunctioned and I was like stuck upside down or something crazy. Just just end it all. Just take me out at that point because I am freaking out at that point.
They would
Oh
have
my
to
god, that
get
would be the worst.
y'all. You can't just sit there. I'll let blood
I
rush
just
into your head, you can't.
Trust me, like, just promise me, Myra, if we're ever on a ride together and that happens, I need you to cold clock me, knock me out, because
I got you.
I can't be conscious. Not you ready to stop me. Oh my gosh. I can't be conscious during that. I cannot be conscious during that, okay?
Oh
Oh
my
my
god.
gosh.
Yeah, that is very scary.
It's
But
so
yeah.
scary. So scary. But yeah, love the vacations. It was such a great time. Um, we have another topic. I'm gonna save this for our next episode, I think, because it's kind of a longish one, and I was already kind of on the fence about it. So I'm gonna just save it since we already, been chatting for a while.
Yay.
Anyway,
Well,
yeah.
um,
But yeah.
hopefully by the end of the year, we'll have
Hmm.
more Hogwarts stories for you, but so dope. So cool. I think
So
Imma
dope.
buy a
So
wand
dope.
next time.
Me too. Me too. And I want to
Yeah.
see if am I really a Hufflepuff? or are they gonna put me in a different house? You think? What you think? Am I a legit
No.
Hufflepuff? You
Yeah.
think? I
Mhm.
love that for me.
I love that for you too.
We
Oh,
need to balance.
Ashton got sorted. Y'all know he's too young technically, but,
Oh gosh.
he got Gryffindor. I just think because
Yeah.
he likes red. S so
That's why. Myra has still not come to
we will check
terms with the
again.
fact that
Mm-mm.
or say, yeah, there we go. He's not officially a Gryffindor
Mm-mm.
until he is old enough to be sorted because he has to be a Slytherin.
I
I
can't.
can't deal with you. I cannot deal with you. Whoo. Okay. Anyway, so I don't know. Let's get into some planner world stuff, guys. So Amy Tangerine and Avery had a planner collab come out. Well, it was, I don't know, is it officially out like and available to purchase? Like somebody let
Oh, they
me
had the
know.
launch party.
Yeah, they did have a lunch party. There was a giveaway that has already ended, but I just hadn't been to the Avery website to see if you're able to like purchase them yet, but they look really pretty and bright, just like signature Amy Tangerine stuff. So I love that. Let me know if you guys have checked that out.
Yeah, the launch party looked very, very cool.
I did. It really, really did. These
I
are
never seen
spiral
a
bound
party
planners.
like that before, though.
I know, it's so neat. We need more of those in the planner
Yeah.
community. It makes us feel, like, so official.
Right, every
You know
other
what I'm
community has
saying?
it. So it does look like it is available on the Avery website. Planners are
Okay,
running about 30 to 40 bucks. So, yeah. Academic
nice.
start and they have some undated too, but very
They
on
got
brand to
stickers,
yeah.
accessories, a whole lot of stuff. Looks like these planners are, like, 8 by 10 or something like that. The ones that I see are, like, 8 by
Um,
10.
yeah, 8.5 by 9.75, so basically 8 by
Mhm.
10.
Yeah, these are pretty.
Man, that's huge.
Well, yeah, it's kind of like yeah, it's like slightly smaller than a 8.5 by 11, like
Mhm.
the normal like EC teacher planner.
Yeah, but I think this fits for, non-planner community people.
Mhm.
Like, a lot of those folks are used to, that size because
That's true.
that's what we get for school and, so
It's
it
like
makes
paper
sense.
size, like the
Yeah.
normal paper size almost. Yeah, these look really pretty. I definitely think they are worth trying. And yeah, they are academic planners, so they start in July and end in next June. And they kind of look like what you would consider like a normal like teacher layout.
Mhm.
Where all the days of the week like go like down in the first column and then across is where you write. You could have like different subjects and stuff, but it doesn't specify that it is like a teacher planner. But yeah, it says student or teacher planners, so I guess they're kind of
Oh,
a little
okay.
bit of
Yeah,
both.
say academic. Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay.
I love that, and they have an undated version that has
Yes.
like
So if you,
stickers and stuff in the
want to
back.
yeah, pick it up and try it
Hmm.
whenever. I love the tab dividers on here. Her stuff is always so
Hmm.
bright and colorful and it's just, just make you happy.
I agree. I agree. I love the dividers. They look really, really good. Julie said they look pretty cool. Julie, if you get these planners, I need a YouTube video. Okay. After the move, I need to see a full Julie plans breakdown of this planner so I can make a decision. Thank you for your hard work.
So
Please.
are they going to be sold in stores? I know Avery's in like Staples and stuff too. Or is this just on their website? Do anybody know?
That's a good question because
Because
I
it'd
don't
be
see
nice to
anything
have it
about
in
it on
hand
here.
and flip through it.
I know it would. It really would be very cool to be able to do that. I don't know. Hmm. Yes, Julie is on it. Julie is going to review the plan. Julie, you said it on the podcast, so
On
you have to do
brand.
it. There we go.
On
Awesome Planner
brand.
said, as someone on the academic year, might have to check these out. Yes, check them out and let us know what you think about them, guys. Let us know if you end up checking out these planners because they look very pretty. And I'm actually, I don't know. I mean, I don't need it, but it's like I want it just to see it up close. It's one of those things. It's one of those
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
That's
Like I
why.
said, yeah, it'd be fun
Mhm.
to flip through it in person to kinda get a
Mhm.
better feel for it, especially with the sides.
Yes, exactly. Also, Sterling Inc. has their 2024 pre-sale for their 2024 lineup of planners. It has already started. It will go until July 9th. So if you're not hearing this, if you're not on Patreon and you're not hearing this as this episode comes out, you are good because the pre-sale is lasting literally like 2 weeks, I think. And oh my gosh, they have so many options. She put out a YouTube video on their Sterling Inc. YouTube page. It's an hour long. It covers every single planner, every single layout, every single cover color, all the details that you can need. And I
Yeah.
mean, it's a lot. It's a little overwhelming, but it's a lot.
There is
Like I said, the pre-sale is
timestamps.
available.
Yeah.
Yes, timestamps are essential. So let us know if y'all have pre-ordered anything. I went ahead and pre-order their compact weeks that is comparable to just like a
You did
regular
not say you
Hobonichi
was gonna get
weeks.
that.
I did too. I sent it to you. If I send you
I know you
something, that
was
means I'm getting
pre-ordering.
it. Honestly, if you really like Sterling Ink stuff, go ahead and do the pre-sale because from I don't know, I'm sure they'll probably have some things left over, maybe some stock of stuff, but just from what I've seen in the past, I know a lot of her stuff sells out. So I think
Mhm.
this pre-order thing is a really, really good idea to make sure everybody gets what they want and what they need. So yeah, I went ahead and pre-ordered the weeks in black, the compact one. So it doesn't have like the page for every day. It just like has like a select number of daily ish pages. So I'm excited about that. It's gonna be very
Oh,
cute.
that should be interesting.
I mean, she has
You got the
literally
horizontal one too?
B6. So it's exactly like the Hobonichi
Like the
weeks
weeks, yeah.
layout. But they also have a vertical weeks, which is literally like the weekly pages in like a Hobonichi cousin, except scrunched down into a week size, which is very cool. Great option. Not for me, but a great option. So, what you gonna get? Why you
I'm not
judging me? What you
sure.
gonna get?
I'm looking, I'm not sure
hmm
'cause, I really am loving this A5. Oh, I can't even remember what it's fully called, but the one from Oristel. Um,
Yes.
and what I love the most about is that between each week, and I think between each month too, they have a blank
hmm
notes page, which is really
Mm.
working for me. Place to
Mhm.
jot down extra things, journal, whatever. But I don't think the ones that she has have that notes page in between.
Mm.
Um, so I don't know, but I still may pre-order it just to try it out.
Yep.
'Cause at heart, I'm a
Mhm.
calendar year girl, so Imma end up
Yes.
trying all the planners just to see what
Yep.
sticks.
Samesies, samesies. And I really like the colors of all these planners. So I believe that every planner is available in like all the colors that she has available too, and all of them are like really neutral and pretty. You can even get the option to not have your pages have that like gold lining on them. They could just be like regular pages, which is something I didn't love about the Sterling ink, which is one of the reasons why I never tried it before. So I just didn't need those gold foil lined page. I mean, it looks cute, but I just didn't feel like
Around, like, the
it just didn't
outline
work.
of it?
Mhm. But now you don't
Oh,
have to
you
get
don't like
that.
that?
Now you have the option. No, I don't like that for the planner. It's just
Oh, it
no.
makes me feel like a rich bitch.
I mean,
Like, it
it's very
seems expensive.
fancy.
Yeah.
It is very fancy, but I'm just more of a silver person anyway, more so than gold.
Yeah.
So it's just not, yeah. I just never loved it aesthetically. So I'm glad she has the option to just get regular pages. Clearly, she's listening to the people. Wonderland 222 also has their pre-order available for their 2024 collection. And she has a couple of like a new layout. Now you can get your weekends unstacked and stacked if you want them. Either way, I know Myra is I need a
That's
full
yeah.
column for the
I got these
weekend,
too.
girl. So now they have that option. Brittany just said in the chat that Hemlock and Oak 2024 pre-sale starts on Monday. Y'all,
I've been
these
wanting to
companies are
try that
not
too.
playing.
Yeah.
Yes, and these companies are not playing. They are getting so ahead with this and letting you pre-order. Make sure they're trying to really cut down on the whining, I think. of people being mad when stuff sells out.
It's still going to happen, but I
They
mean,
still gonna
hopefully they
whine.
can you could cut it down if you have this
Mhm.
pre-sale, but because
Mhm.
people find stuff at different times. I know that one planner that came from Germany that was a
Mhm.
week's that I can't think of the name of it right now, but, I found it, and when I
There
went
we
to go
go.
buy it, it was sold out, so, it's people are gonna whine because they found out about it a day or so
And
after
that's why we
the
telling
sale ended,
y'all.
yeah.
And you listen to the
Well,
show,
yeah,
you get
that's on
to be
you.
ready, so you don't have to get ready.
Yeah, yeah. This is what we here for.
There we go. That is what we are here for. Exactly. So, so many different options. Let me see. Danny's trying to drag me in the chat. He said
Valid,
silver
valid.
over gold. Gold is glorified yellow, and I will down that hill. Okay. I do like gold sometimes, but I'm just more of a silver girl, especially since my wedding rings are silver. That just really just kind of locked it in. So silver is my go-to for jewelry and
That
all the
makes
things.
sense.
Just can't help it. Just can't
Also,
help it.
Julie bought the Weeks and the A5, so both of y'all bought stuff. I thought we was just looking.
Why would we
So
just
y'all
look? Why would we
we were
when have
window
we ever
shopping, and y'all went ahead and bought stuff.
Why would
I
we
was
just
out of the
look,
loop.
girl? Myra, we look, it's still going on. You didn't miss it, okay?
Yeah, I
You can
didn't
only
miss
be
nothing,
mad
but
if
I
you
didn't know
missed
we
it.
were
It's
buying.
still you
So,
got
yeah,
into
I'll
July the
make my
9th.
choices. Yeah, and that's a
Make your
pretty,
choices.
long, pre-sale too.
It really
Long
is. So
period,
then they said,
yeah.
I think on the website, you'll get stuff end of September, sometime in October. So right in time. I was really, really tempted to get something else. But I was just like, no, no. I was like, I'm just gonna stick to what I know I'm gonna want and I know what I'm going
Mhm,
to use. So that's why I just did the weeks. Hopefully, Hobonichi, when they come out with their 2024 lineup, they'll have a lot of good cover options and things like that. But I'm just saying, this paper is so white compared to this yellow Hobonichi paper that you get in the weeks.
when you have it side by side, like, not I didn't really mind the yellowness of the Weeks page, but when you have
Me
it side by
either.
side to a white paper, it's like, "Oh, damn."
It is
It's
stark. It
yeah,
is a
yeah.
stark, stark difference. Like I will show y'all. This is a screenshot I took from her video. Can you see it?
Yeah, the Weeks on the bottom, clearly.
Yeah, and even
Yeah.
this is not coming through good because it
Mm-mm.
looks more cream. It looks really like highlighter yellow now next to this, and I just yeah, I don't know. I'm definitely gonna still buy Hope Nietzsche weeks though, and we'll just compare. When we get them because we love Hope
Yeah.
Nietzsche. So, but
Yeah,
no,
Hobonichi
nothing
ain't
wrong
got
with
nothing to worry
options.
about. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Julie said Hemlock and Oak has the hardcover though, right? I don't know anything about Hemlock and Oak. So somebody I think, yeah, Brittany
Brittany said
said they
yes.
do have a
Yeah.
hard cover. Yep. Mm-mm. Possum Planner, what literally just got the undated Hemlock and Oak. Can't believe 2024 is on Monday, girl. They not waiting. They
They
are
coming
not
hard this
waiting.
year, and I can
They are.
appreciate that too, to do it early,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Mm-hmm. Y'all, why am I getting put on the spot? Meg, Julie said, Meg, do you like rose gold? I mean, I think it's pretty. I know how you feel about rose gold. I don't ever wear anything rose gold, but I don't think it's like bad. It's not peach, like some people try to argue.
It's metallic peach.
Oh, so are you team Julie on this? Because
No,
Julie
I'm
has
just
come
saying
around
what
to
she said.
peach. She has come
I'm
around
just
to
saying.
peach. Okay, Julie likes peach now. Oh my gosh. Oh, Hobonichi plus good cover options rarely happen. Well, you don't have to
That is
drag.
true.
I hope they
Yeah,
do
I'm hoping
though. I
they,
really do.
only thing with Hobonichi that they still have me is that they always have, like, an anime collab with every
Yes.
release. So I'm
Hmm.
hoping it's one that I actually like.
Yeah, I agree. I
We'll
agree. I
see.
would.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree. Oh, sorry, I keep pressing this. I'm trying to press this one. Danny said the way Meg and Julie go from looking to buying is like the line isn't even there to grow. Now hold up. Don't turn this
Mm-mm.
into a me and Julie thing. Like Myra does not do this with all things Harry Potter.
We ain't talking about Harry Potter, we talking about Blair.
Myra, already said don't change the subject, okay?
Uh-uh. That's 2 totally different things.
Period. Period.
If
Julie
one of
said
these
Sterling Inc.
companies
is
have a
about
Harry
to
Potter collab, it's a wrap.
it's a wrap. It's a
I
wrap.
think, like,
Uh,
the paper production or something has some stuff, but I
mm,
don't know.
yeah,
I
it
need
gotta be the
honestly, I
right
need to see. Yeah,
it gotta be the right company. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Sterling Inc. is about to convert a lot of Hobonichi fans. Yes, with all these options and all these layouts, the Sterling Inc. is coming out with. They are really, really coming hard for Hobonichi's neck. Love to see it.
It's so many options.
Mhm. Mhm. Possum Planner said, "No Hobonichi for me this year between Sterling Ink, Aura Estelle, and Sweet Freckle Designs. No going back." Well, that's true
Well,
because
that might be me.
yeah,
That might be me
because
too.
Aura Estelle has a lot of good stuff. They're coming out with some new covers
Mhm.
soon. They're for the week, which I cannot wait.
But I do
Mm,
like how the shops in this community seen that people like Hobonichi and tweaked it to what, like, people
yeah,
within this community likes. Because I think,
it's not like a
Hobonichi ain't
carbon
going
copy.
anywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
not. And
Mhm.
Hobonichi has their stands, they're not going anywhere, and I think a lot of
Mhm.
their, customer base aren't like us, basically.
Yeah.
So it's nice
Mhm.
that companies that cater to us, and y'all know what I mean by us, like people that have
Yeah.
7 planners. But, they catered
Very
to us and gave
specific.
us options that we asked for, yeah.
Mhm. That's true. That's true. Oh,
Love
breathing your
that.
Animal Crossing collab would be so good.
I
So good.
know, I
Mhm.
know. I had to
So
fight
good.
for that daggone Animal Crossing cover,
Mhm.
and it's still in the bag
Yep.
because I don't want it to get messed up because it took forever for me to get it.
I cannot deal with you. Oh my gosh. Danny said, is there a Hobonichi dupe with the weekly layout having 1.5-inch columns? I want to say the stacked version of the Wonderland does, but I'm not 100% certain. I think so, though, but I'm not sure.
So these,
Um,
from Sterling Inks don't have the 1.5 columns?
I
Because
don't
that's
know.
the reason why I
Maybe in
had
the
to get rid of a lot of
A5.
my, like, let me check the A5 for you, Danny,
Maybe
but
the A5
that's
one.
yeah. I had to get rid of a lot of, like, vertical kits because the
Mhm.
planners that I use, their
Don't
columns
fit
are
them.
much smaller. Yeah.
Mhm. Well, yeah, I mean, there's just no way that like the unstacked Wonderland is gonna be 1.5 inches. It's gonna be way smaller
Yeah,
than
because it has
that.
to be skinnier, yeah.
Hmm. So yeah, I don't know. But yeah, guys, so many new releases coming up. So many pre-orders. Make sure you get on it, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. You won't be mad that all the rest of us got our cute Sterling ink planners for 2024 and you didn't do the pre-order and then it's sold out and then you can't get it and now you mad at us. Don't be that person. Don't. Don't do
Well,
it. Don't do it. Okay. But
somebody
yeah,
will. Somebody definitely
somebody will.
will.
Hopefully, none of our listeners. Don't be mad, okay? It's fine. Things always come back. It's fine. But on that note, let's take a quick break and we will be right back. All right, guys. So we are back. Make sure if y'all are shopping for, things that y'all need for the rest of the year, you head on over to the Cloth and Paper website and use our code planners and AND wine to save 15% off of your order to let them know the planners and wine sent you. And shout out to Cloth and Paper. I flirted briefly with doing a pocket setup. I don't know why every couple of months I
Why?
think about doing a pocket setup and then I
You
and
really
I
do.
don't. But they have a lot more options besides just the pocket. So use our code if you're thinking about shopping on cloth and paper anytime soon.
I think I feel you on that because I think I also get the itch to go back to a half letter.
Mm, mm. Okay.
She's so
Okay.
cute, though.
She is very
She
cute.
is so cute.
I have been loving my technically half letter slash A5 setup that I have for my plum paper. It is a great size. It is a great size, and this is the first time I've used that size outside of it being, like, inside of an agenda, so it's cute. It's very
So your
portable,
plum
very
paper's
light.
on disc, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. Very cute. Very cute. Exactly. Okay. Possum Planner said because it looks so cute. I think it does. It looks so adorable. And some people are like, live their best lives through the pocket size planner. And I don't think I'm one of those people, but I want to be. It's so cute. It's so cute. I really just want a little baby planner that I can take around everywhere, but it's just not,
What
it's
would you
just
put
too
in it if
small.
you, like, hypothetically could get it? What would you put in it?
I would want to use it as like a wallet slash notebook, I think. Because a lot of them have, like, the pockets and stuff that you can put, like,
Like, for your
cards and things
cards? Okay.
in. Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't think I will. I might flirt with this more at the beginning of, or the end of the year for, like, a 2024 setup. We'll see. But right now, I don't think it's gonna work.
Y'all remember
Mm-mm.
that when we go back to
What? What
our,
they got to remember?
I need somebody to be like, "Oh, what's up with that pocket?"
Okay, Myra. You
Because
get
I
off
won't
me.
remember. I won't remember.
Myra want to make sure that somebody is there to call me out. To call me out. Oh, okay. Kendra, have you tried the CP petite size? And like how is that size in comparison to like the mini happy planner? Is it smaller? Is it bigger? Is it like if mini happy planner and personal had a baby? Like what is the T on the CP petite? It's very, very cute. And this is like cloth and paper's like on personal size, I believe that they
Mhm.
came up with. So I
So is
think
it
that's the only
bigger or
place you can
smaller
get it.
than a personal? Do you know?
She says the CP petite had is 6 discs, or Brittany said this has 6 discs. So that mm,
I don't know what size the personal.
A6-ish is what
Okay.
Possum said. So it's pretty small, but not
Okay.
as small as like a
Yeah.
pocket size. So kind of sounds like
Yeah, for sure.
if Mini Happy Planner and Pocket had a baby, it would be the CP petite. Yeah.
Okay, smaller than a
Interesting.
Happy Planner Mini?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah,
That is
y'all. So
interesting.
definitely check it out. Use our code. It will be in the show notes. And let us know if y'all get anything cute from Cloth of Paper. But also, what we got to talk about is Tumblrcon. Has everybody heard of Tumblrcon? Can somebody drop the link, the
Sorry.
Instagram link to Tumblrcon, where it has their lineup of speakers in their bio?
I
Let me
mean,
see if I
if
can
I
do
give
it.
you a stack of printer paper, it'll be exactly the same.
Not a stack. You wow. You are wild.
It's 2023. Why are we still doing this?
TumblrCon. TumblrCon. Really? So, if anybody's not familiar with TumblrCon, I mean, just look it up. It's literally TumblrCon on Instagram. They had or are having their, I don't know when their 2023 conference is, but they announced their lineup and it's just giving TumblrCon so white. Like, it ain't I mean, the darkest person just has a good tan, you know?
Yes. Even if you just
That
scroll down the page, there's no black,
mm-mm.
brown. It's
Everybody is white and or white presenting, but I'm gonna go out on a limb and just say everybody white. Everybody white.
yeah.
TumblrCon's a white.
This
Danny
is
said,
embarrassing.
y'all are talking about this. Oh my gosh, you know we talking about it. You know we talking about it. Oh, okay.
This is
Jeanette
so
said
wild.
they've been called out about not having black instructors. So they've been called out and yet they're still wait, are they've been called out because of this situation or they've been called out in the past?
Yeah, I need to know.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen anything on TikTok about it, but
I'm looking through these comments. Yeah, I don't see nothing in the comments. Who are if
I mean,
anybody
they
saying
could be
anything. So
deleting that
yeah,
stuff too.
they have. our day one Tumblr class, two classes on our day two, and then six VIP 2 day classes taught by different people. So Possum asked, what classes are there to be taught about tumblers? And I'm thinking it's like different things that you can do with them. Like maybe one might be like, oops, sorry, one might be like blinging them. Another is a don't they need like epoxy or something like that? Is that possibly like a class they could do?
Yeah, so one of their instructors are showing like how to do like 3D on the tumbler with
Mm.
epoxy. One is like blinging, another is glitter. It looks like one like to do that water stuff. So it's different ways to make the tumblers basically.
So it sounds worthwhile if you're into that. And clearly, the
Yeah.
Tumblr community is a huge community. I've seen like TikToks and stuff about it. So there's definitely a market for it. I just don't
Mhm.
understand how they're pretending that like people of color just don't exist in this community when we absolutely do. There are definitely people who could be instructors for this. I mean, hey, Tisa's right there. This is literally how I found out about this conference was because of a post from Tisa, and then I go on the page and I see this, and I'm just like,
Yeah,
hmm,
they could have had her on it. But
literally.
I yeah, it's wild cuz like I mean even beyond Tisa like I follow I mean at least 5 to
Hmm.
10 black and brown people with over like 100K followers on TikTok. Like these people have platforms. So you can't be like, "Oh, maybe we didn't find people that have platforms or whatever." And it's like, "No, you're just not looking. There's
You're
people
not
out
looking.
here who have the platform, who have the fan base, who have the knowledge or whatever." And y'all was just
Hmm.
like, "Nah." And it's so annoying because I feel like this is kind of the issue that we say within just the craft umbrella overall. It's very cishet white women
Hmm.
under this whole umbrella. Even like planner
Hmm.
community, tumblers, other crafts, like it's very white. And for it to be 2023 and y'all still doing this, y'all not trying to make any effort to include all types of people is just so
Hmm.
wild to me.
Yeah, they don't try.
And it's
I mean,
you don't try, and for the
hmm,
instructors to look around and see people who look like them and not say something either is wild to me as well. Because I've like
and it's part
whoever
of the
hosts this
problem.
Tumblr, yeah, a part of the problem. Like whoever
Hmm.
hosts this, I blame them, and these instructors, I blame them too. Like, yeah,
Hmm.
I get you have to get your opportunity, but how can you look around and see all these people that look exactly like you and not be like, "Where's so and so? Why is it so white?" So that
It's
makes me
not
think that
given
you only
allyship.
yeah,
Hmm.
that makes me think that you only associate yourself with people who look like you too, because you didn't see no issue
Hmm.
with it when you looked around.
Exactly. Yep. Exactly. It's ridiculous. And I mean, it's 2023. And I feel like, in the planner community, brands kind of use this excuse for a long time that, oh, we just want the people who have like the biggest followings and the biggest support. And those just happen to be white people. And that's not our fault. And it's like, no, that's bullshit. It's bullshit and
Mhm,
it's not cute and it's not cool. And the reason why, you know, BIPOC have such an issue and it's so hard for us to grow is because of getting passed over and not even being considered for opportunities like this that can help us grow. And my thing is like you're not even showing that your community is inclusive or is even wanting people that are not white or white presenting by only because you're only showcasing people who are white and white presenting. That's literally it. And then again, like you brought up, if you want to call yourself an ally, then when you look around in the room and you don't see any people of color, you should be raising a red flag about that. You should have a problem with that. You should be speaking out. Or when you get an opportunity, you should be asking how many people
mhm.
of color are going to be a part of this lineup if you care. But it just seems like a lot of people don't, and it's just like ignorance is just no longer an excuse in 2023. Like if you're ignorant, it's willful ignorance. You're choosing to be ignorant. You're choosing to be lazy. You're choosing to not try to be inclusive in whatever you're doing, and you're getting judged for that. Like we're judging you. We're judging you. It's not cool. Like it's plenty. Like Jeanette said, there are so many POC Tumblr makers that are good. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So
Yeah. Yeah. And it sucks. Like you can't even just be a good Tumblr maker to be noticed. Like
Mhm.
you have to be type of the line. And it's the same thing we've been screaming all the time. Like we have to work twice as hard to get recognized.
Mhm.
And even then, like clearly you're not being recognized. It's
Mm-mm.
just wild. It's so wild.
Mhm.
And it's like, I mean, even if you're looking for it from like to sell tickets point of view or whatever, when you want all kinds of people to feel welcome and want to be a part of this so you can sell out on these tickets,
Mhm.
it's just I it's so wild. It's
It's
so wild in
wild.
2023. It's
Uh-huh.
so wild to continue to keep doing this. It's like I don't know. I bet you go to some of these people profiles, they probably got a Black Lives Matter like highlight or something on their
100%, some of them
Instagram
do.
page. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's so wild.
Yep. Jeanette said, "In my opinion, it is very clicky, so not surprising that the instructors look like the organizers." Ooh, it's just no
Yeah, because they
excuse.
all hang
It's
out
no
together.
excuse. Yep.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
just giving their friends opportunities and stuff, and just not caring about the lack of inclusion and how just glaringly clear the lack of inclusion is. I mean, you know, they ain't even try to put the picture in black and white. You know, some companies try to put the picture in black and white so it's not as obvious that everybody's white as
yeah.
hell, but they ain't even
They
do
don't
that.
care.
Mm-mm.
And people
Mm-mm.
still
And
gonna buy
get
the tickets, and it probably still is gonna get sold out. So ultimately,
yep.
it don't even matter. It's so annoying for this stuff to still be happening because like if it becomes a black version of TumblrCon, they'll feel some
They
kind
gonna
of
be
way
mad.
about it.
Why
Yeah,
y'all
and
excluding
even
people?
then yeah, and
Mm-hmm.
even then when we do get together, like, I know a lot of, like, anime communities, like, there has to be, like, a black version of that because we've been so excluded
Mm-hmm.
from, the main thing. Even then, those organizers still include different races of people. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it's just the right thing to
Yep.
do, but it's so
Yep.
wild that I I'm just so done. I'm so done and annoyed with it.
According to Brittany, it is sold out, but it's $750 for a virtual ticket. I don't want to
And
hear
y'all be mad
nobody
at
in
Go
this
Wild.
community
Don't
complain.
say
That's literally
nothing.
what I was about to say. I don't want to hear for a virtual
A
ticket.
virtual, and it's sold out, so
Well,
people will pay for it.
Danny said, I'd understand if it was year one, but this isn't the first one. Danny, I would understand if it
Yeah,
was
it's
year
not.
one in 2001. Not in 2023 though.
Yeah,
Like come on,
you
like
can't do that.
they
Yeah,
just they cannot do this. It's just not cool and they would be sick if people started calling them out and calling them racist and all this type of stuff. But it's like, but look what the fuck you gave us though. Like what are we supposed to think? Like you don't care about diversity and inclusion. So in my mind that makes you racist. If you don't care and you don't try and you just want to claim ignorance, then you're racist. This is not cool. Like you're not even trying.
yeah.
Mm-mm.
They get called out, they'll just be
Mm-mm.
on TikTok crying that they
Exactly.
got 3 black friends and stuff.
Two black YouTubers called them out and called them racist. Um, Brittany said you can hang with the organizer for a night for 150 virtually. Like what? What they mean? Hang out virtually, like on
Man,
Zoom,
we need to just come up with
FaceTime?
our own con, because clearly the people will pay for it.
Clearly the people will pay for it, and I'm sure somebody gonna have a class where they showing you how to make a Black Panther tumbler, or the Little
Miles
Mermaid, the new Little
Morales.
Mermaid tumbler, Miles Morales tumbler, right? And it's like, but there's no people of color, no black people here though. So Kendra said, "Don't even get me started on how PLC bring the culture to everything. The companies capitalize off that, but yet we still can't prosper." I mean, truly, that's what I'm saying. It's a Black Panther class happening as we know it, and we not there. And we are always expected to include others, but they don't have to do the same.
Yeah.
truly.
Yep.
Truly. But I
Yep, yep,
think
yep.
that's the thing though, like us being inclusive is never a question and is never an issue because we're never doing anything for the purpose of excluding anybody. Like when people of color, when black people do things that are for us by us, we're not doing that to exclude others. We're doing that to give ourselves a seat at the table, to create our own seat at the table.
Yeah.
That has nothing to do with excluding anybody purposely. Whereas this type of shit is purposely excluding people. I'm sorry. If you're doing this in 2023, you're doing it on purpose. You don't care. So don't put one, black woman on the lineup next year and think you're about to get all the cookies and awards and for that when this is what you're doing this year. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Yeah, it just
Blue
sucks.
Joes and
And then it
beer.
also Blue Justin. It also suck for the black and brown people who will magically start getting instructor opportunities in the future. Cause it's like, yeah, we
hmm
say be inclusive, but then they potentially will have to face some kind of backlash for accepting that opportunity. And it's just
Yeah.
it's a lose-lose when you do shit like this.
It's a lose lose, and then like whenever they decide that they want to try to be inclusive, because they're probably going to do it, and we're gonna know that it's performative because the fact that you
Mhm.
even had to call it out in the first place says a lot. Like there are going to be people in their community, getting on those POC people who are a part of this, saying that this is just woke culture. Y'all are having these people
Mhm.
included because of this and that. It's just like we can never just be genuinely a part of something. It's just sick. It's sick and it's gross and it's sad. Uh, Danny said, "Wait, is Black Panther a joke or is that really happening?" It's a joke, as far as I know, Danny. It could be real though.
I think the Miles Morales one is real.
And the Little Mermaid. There's going to be a Little Mermaid Tumblr, 100%. Exactly. Julie said that's why it's important to be inclusive from the start. Don't just wait for the call out. Ooh, Tumblrcon. Do better. Seriously, this is embarrassing
Won't
for
be
y'all.
there. Very
Mm-mm.
embarrassing.
Tumblrcon, too white, too white. Okay, the next thing that's going on. Oh God. Y'all, I need the brand trips from these influencers to just truly stop. They have to stop. They're getting out of control. It's always an issue. I think I'm gonna post this TikTok in our Facebook group for us to have like a deeper conversation than we have time
Mhm.
for on the show to really talk about this. But high level, long story short, Shein sponsored a brand trip with some influencers to China for you to check out one of their factories. This is a Shein owned factory. It's not one of the factories that they outsource and contract with to actually get the clothes and the items made. It's their own factory where they do like the packaging and the shipping, is my understanding.
Mhm.
Influencers took it upon themselves to a few of them make content where they were talking about, I know there's been a lot of rumors about Shein and the conditions of their workers, but that's not true at all. The factory I saw was so great and so clean, and the conditions of the workers was great. Like I even got cold in there because it was AC, and basically just doing like a whole like image rehab on Shein's behalf because we've all have heard about the trash conditions that these clothes are manufactured in. And I'm just at a loss. I'm just truly at a loss. Myra and y'all in the chat, let me know. What do y'all think about this brand trip? And brand trips
I
in
mean, I
general.
don't think brand trips are ever gonna go anywhere because they really benefit the brand and it costs them next to nothing to
Drop
fly
in the
these
bucket.
people out. And
hmm
also, I don't think it's gonna ever end because a lot of these influencers, um, see this as validation, and I
hmm
I get why they see it as validation, but I don't really understand it because you built your own platform. The reason why you're at, the level that you are is the work that you did and the community that you built. So why sign yourself over to attach yourself to some brand and potentially could crumble that with one
hmm
TikTok video? Like it's just
And
not worth
has.
it.
Some of them
And
have.
yeah. Yeah, it's
Mhm.
not worth it just for a free
Yep.
trip.
Yeah, for a free
Like,
trip.
why? Yeah.
It's insanely frustrating to see the lengths that some people will go to for money, and it's like, especially with the influencer industry, like, influencers are nothing without having their audience who support them. So and
Mhm.
when you lose the trust of your audience, you have nothing. You don't have any value to these brands anymore if you have an audience that does not trust you and does not fuck with you. None. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And the
that's
fact
the
that
reason
people are
why they are
so
reaching out to you to tap into
exactly. And
your
the fact
audience.
that
Yeah.
so many people are willing to sacrifice not only their integrity, but the trust of their audience for the sake of this brand. Because I don't know, obviously, we don't have, insight into whatever contracts or whatever, but it's just very hard for me to believe that, you making a propaganda video to help rehab, Shein's image is a part of the deal. I don't think you have to do all that. I don't think you have, and if you do, if you're really signing over, the right to do that, then you fucking up big time. Like Brittany said it best in the chat. She said, "So a nice sponsor she in propaganda trip." Literally is what it is. Literally for their benefit and not for yours. Because what did you sacrifice for this? Because now your audience doesn't trust you. We know you're full of crap. A lot of these videos have already been deleted, but they've already been stitched, and people have talked about them and dragged you because this was just like premium clown behavior on behalf of the
It was the
influencers of
whole I
all of
don't know where the
this.
rumors are coming from in the United States. Like, it's like these people were reading from the script that Shein wanted them to say, and it's just
The
in
rumors
what
have come from
universe?
journalists, literal journalists whose job this is to research these type of things.
Be for real. Do you really think this is how people are getting
Mhm.
$4 shoes? And I mean, even looking at the factory that they were in, like, you could tell it was staged. It does not
You
look
could
like
tell.
even a good factory. It's
Mm-mm.
so white. What factory is that white?
They showed you the factory they wanted you to see and the parts of it they wanted you to see
Mhm.
and the story that they wanted you to know. And y'all just took it and ran with it and just blindly trusted it. And now you look crazy. Like these are not rumors, these are like verified factual situations of these people in these horrible conditions having 1 day off a month, being forced to work like 18-hour days, like making like 3 cents an hour, like some truly
Yeah.
insane conditions that have been verified by people whose job it is to do this, which is clearly not your job. Yikes on bikes. I
It's
think this is
wild.
gonna be really stuff like this keeps happening more and more frequently. This is gonna have very bad, like long-term repercussions to the influencer industry because, like I said, influencers are nothing without audiences that trust them.
Mhm.
And a lot of the population are already extremely skeptical of influencers. This is not helping. This type of shit is not helping at all.
Yeah, and I think that with the new wave of TikTok, I think a lot of people were coming back to trusting influencers because the whole nature of TikTok is very raw, it's not curated. So people
Mhm.
like fell in love with these folks for that rawness, for that realness, and they're just taking it back because this is the
Mhm.
first brand that offered them a trip.
Mhm.
Like it's no thought behind it. Like what did you think? Like you were just so amazed by a trip to China that you were just like
Mhm.
F everything else that I built? Like
Yep.
I don't understand it.
Yep. And I
It's
mean, just
it's so
taking
wild.
whatever this brand told you at face value and believing that these are just rumors without having done any of your own research before you're literally getting on your very public platform to say that. Mm-mm.
Yeah, it's just sad.
This ain't
I
the
mean,
way.
even if you don't know like the research and the controversy behind it, I mean, just simple math. A
Mhm.
company cannot produce all of this stuff and sell it for dirt cheap
Mhm.
without it being, ethical.
Some
Like
type
it just
of
yeah,
mhm.
it's given sweatshop. Like even if you don't even
Mhm.
know all this stuff, even if you don't like use your common sense, why would you want to associate yourself with that?
Mhm.
Even if you
Yeah, just
continue to buy
yep,
from them, like why would you want to put that on a public platform?
exactly.
I,
Exactly.
wild.
So wild. so wild. So I just I'm just at a loss every time this keeps happening. Because like I said, it just keeps happening more and more frequently. And it's like people are just not getting that they are really like selling their souls and their reputation for what, a couple $100, a couple $1,000, like not even a
Mhm.
life-changing
Mm-mm.
amount of money, which I could understand. And I get it. I get it that if you are a full-time influencer and working with brands is your bread and butter and you cannot eat,
Yeah.
you cannot live unless you are doing that. I get that. But there has to be some type of ethics and some type of morals involved in that. And it's like if you cannot be an influencer and still keep up with your ethics and your morals, you can find another job. You can find another job. Like every job has some type of degree of doing something that you don't want to do, but there are levels to it for sure, and co signing something as wildly unethical as the manufacturing practices of a company like Shein that's very well known and very well established that they do some dirty, grimy shit. It's just, it's just giving me that you'll do anything for money and it's not worth it. I don't think it's worth it. Like I said, it's not even a life changing amount of money.
Mm-mm.
If Shein was like, I will give you $500 million, you will never have to work a day in your life. Your family won't ever either. I understand it better. That's not at all what happened. It's a
Not
drop in
for
the bucket.
10K.
It's not even enough to pay your rent for a whole year.
It,
So yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sucks for them.
Mm-hmm.
Not they tried to
Sucks
delete
for
the
them.
videos.
The internet lives forever. Jamelia said, more rich people showing how they don't care about regular everyday people. I mean, yeah, the
Yeah.
company doesn't care. And it's like at the end of the day, when this situation happens, when the Tarte situation happens, everybody loses except for the company.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, people still talking about Shein.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even if you
Mm-hmm.
haven't heard of them, you're gonna be going to their website and seeing what they're
Mm-hmm.
about, good or
Mm-hmm.
bad.
Yep.
And Shein don't care about them influencers either.
Nope.
They know.
Nope. Possum Planner said, I just can't wrap my head around it like it's one warehouse. It's exactly. There's so
Sorry.
many.
It's delusion with these people.
It's delusion.
One
And at the end
warehouse.
of
Do
the
you think
day,
everything is coming out of that one place? Like, be for real.
and the company always wins. Shein is not going to lose one customer from this. Whoever was already shopping with Shein, this is not stopping anything because all this is
Yeah.
general knowledge. This is hurting the influencers and their long-term prospects of their careers. Now they have audience who know that they're full of shit and they know that they will say anything for money.
Yep. Yep.
You're not
Shein
using
may
nobody
even
link
gain
like
some
that.
customers, honestly, from this.
Yeah, exactly. Because there are going to be enough damn fools who are going to take that video and run with it and be like, okay, cool, I can shop from Shein.
Yeah. That
Okay.
and that's the win. That's worth it for
Mm.
them.
Mm-mm. Possum Planner said you cannot get cheap stuff without cheap labor. Period.
Yep.
That's facts. Yep. Hmm. Estella said just throw away your social media platform if you don't care. I know, truly, truly. Yeah, I can't.
Sad. So sad.
Uh, one more thing I wanted to get into before we wrap up the show. Love is Blind is coming back for season 5 this September. This feels so quick, and it doesn't really surprise me because I did hear that the last 2 seasons, seasons 4 and 5, were filmed at the same time, and they just chose to air season 4 first. But y'all, I don't know if I'm ready for this roller coaster. I want it to be as good as last season, but last season is one going to be very hard to top. And if they are able to top it, it's going to be in the gutter trash. I'm so excited. So we need this to happen.
Just have somebody else do the reunion show and we good.
See,
And make it
there's where we have
previously
a
recorded.
problem. And you know what? Stella asked about this. She said, "Oh my gosh, new host." So since it was originally filmed at the same time the last season was filmed, whatever involvement like Nick and Vanessa have at the beginning of the season, or how they kind of pop up throughout the season, pretty confident they would still be there for that. Because, like I said, this was filmed before everything happened from this year's reunion or whatever. Hopefully, there's a chance of them not being there at this reunion for this one. I
Yeah.
think it's a very small chance. I think for like continue sake. They'll probably have them since they are a part of the season, unfortunately. But hopefully, God willing, Vanessa has learned her lesson and how she was literally dragged on the internet for like 3 weeks because of how she acted a damn
Did
fool.
she come back to the internet?
She came back eventually, I think, but it took a
Mm.
while because I kept checking for the first couple weeks and she was just dead silent. Dead
They
silent.
yeah, they need to let it
Mhm.
go. So, I mean, I
Need to let it
totally
go.
get why they still are on the show if it was,
Mhm. It was
recorded at
filmed a
the
long
same
time ago.
time. Yeah.
Mhm.
But they ain't gotta be at the reunion. The reunion ain't filmed.
Well, there we go. I hope they're not. Bring Andy from Bravo. Andy did such a good job with Scandival and everything with Vanderpump Rules. And he always did such a good job. I know they wouldn't, but that is like one of my dream hosts would be Andy from Bravo. But definitely, honestly, at this point, anybody but Vanessa. Ashton and
Hell,
Mason
Nick
could do
can
it.
be a Nick by himself.
Nick
Honestly,
by
he wouldn't
himself would
ask
be
no
better.
questions, but it
And
still would be a
he
better
will let them
show.
talk. Yep, he will let them talk. Anybody with Vanessa, truly. Like, hopefully she learns. But yeah, Julie said it best. We have no faith in Vanessa, so
She gonna be trying to
she
get
played
them
us.
people to have babies. Why is she so
Oh my
It's so
god,
weird.
she's
God, that
so
was so
weird.
awkward. Everybody was so visibly uncomfortable, including your husband, and you kept
And she kept
going.
going. And she kept going. Yep. I can't. I can't.
I mean,
But
Imma
yeah,
watch
guys,
though. Have you watched
I'm gonna
the
watch.
Queer Love Ultimatum?
No, I keep meaning to. I am. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch
Skip
it.
the first
Maybe during our
episode
break.
because it was boring.
Okay, thanks.
Just
Why was
saying.
the first episode
But
of
this
everything
first episode was
boring?
so boring. I kept falling
Except
asleep
Black
on it, but after
Mirror.
that, it picks up.
Black
Oh,
Mirror
yeah,
is
I
the
haven't
only
watched that yet.
show with
Yeah,
the most insane first episode on the
that is
face of
true.
the earth.
Yeah. Yeah, every
But
season
yeah.
so far has been wild with the first
Mhm.
episode. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yep. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna binge it. But yeah, so much good television, guys. Let us know if y'all are excited for the new season of Love Is Blind. If you are watching this latest season of The Ultimatum, and what else y'all are watching. We'd love to know. Maybe I'll ask that in this week's show post, what y'all watching right now. Because I actually got a lot of good show recommendations from my braider when I got my hair braided last week. So
The Braiders do be having some good show recommendations, though.
yeah, they do.
Every time I go, they do be giving
That's
some
it.
good recs. Yeah,
They can
that's
braid
it.
a good hair recommendations, and let's keep it at
Mhm.
that.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, Nori, thank you. So the Bachelorette, the new season of Bachelorette charity season starts tomorrow. As we're recording this, it will be on Monday the 26th if the season is starting. So I will definitely be tuned in for that.
Mhm.
I have watched 3 out of 5 of the new episodes of Black Mirror. Loved all 3 of them that I watched. Still got to go back and watch the last 2, but yeah, lots of good television right now. What about you? You watching anything interesting, Myra?
Nothing new, just,
Harry Potter,
trash,
Goblet of
Harry
Fire.
Potter again, and honestly, I'm sorry, I know we were supposed to do, like, a live watch. I don't think I could do it for, All Stars season 8.
Why? It's too
I'm just
stressful?
at this point, I'm just finishing it because I'm a fan of Drag Race in general, but it sucks. It just
Really?
sucks.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's disappointing.
very.
Hmm.
Team Heidi.
Okay. Okay. I'm
But
upset
yeah, that's all I
because
got for you.
Big Brother got pushed back like a month, so I'm not getting any new Big Brother until August, which is devastating because I love my show and I love the podcast I listen to. They literally have an episode every single day recapping what's happening on the live feeds, and I miss that in my life. So I'm upset.
I hope
I'm very
August is
upset.
it though, with the
If it
writer strike
gets
stuff.
I mean, they need to pay them people and stop playing around. But anyway, we'll talk about
Stop
that
playing. Yeah,
another
yeah.
day.
Just pay them.
Just pay these people. But yeah, guys, thank y'all so much for listening. Make sure y'all check out our Patreon. Shout out to our patrons who are able to join us for this month's live
Yes.
episode. We do a live episode every single month. They're always so much fun. Was it this past month we did a live bonus? No, we didn't do a live bonus. We had guests on our bonus this month.
Yeah,
Um
May was a live bonus.
yeah, okay, yeah, gotcha. May was our live bonus episode, so we do that sometimes. And then this month we had J Bay and Danny as guests on our bonus episode, which was so much
Mhm.
fun. So make sure y'all check out the Patreon, plannersandwine.com or patreon.com/plannersandwine. And yeah, that's all I got. Myra, you got anything else for the people?
No. No, nothing else. We will catch y'all next week. Wait, will we catch them next week?
No. That's the last thing we need to
I
mention.
realize, yeah.
Oh yeah, guys. So we are gonna take our official summer break from the pod. So we will not have a regular episode for the next 2 weeks. We do have a special edition episode that will be coming out at some point over the next 2 weeks, but we will not have a regular episode. Patreon peeps, look out for the calendar. We will have that out within the next couple of days so y'all can see
Mhm.
our Patreon schedule because y'all will absolutely still get everything that you're paying for, period, as always. But yeah, just no regular episode for the next 2 weeks. But yeah, keep a lookout. We will have something special coming out in the next 2 weeks with a very special guest. So that's gonna be fun.
Yes. Yep. Perfect time to
Yep.
sign up for the Patreon if you're going to miss us, but
Mm-hmm.
the break is needed. The break is needed.
I know because we went on vacation and we still had an episode come out this past week. Like, who are we?
And got back
So
and recorded another episode. So yeah, we need a break.
literally, I'm tired. We tired.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, we love y'all so much. Thank y'all again for listening, and we will talk to y'all soon.
Bye guys.